Hello and welcome back to Vampyr. It's been a little while since I played. I think it's no secret at this point that I'm having some issues with this game. I've just been dreading coming back and talking to all of these people. But yeah, we're going to play. And we're going to play with the lights on today because there's been some weird noises in my house. So I'm going to keep the light on. So yeah. What were we doing? I'm going to have to look at my journal quickly because I've kind of forgotten where we were and what we were doing. We'd just seen those people, hadn't we? Yeah, and then I was like, I really hope it saved there. And obviously it did because that guy was talking to Nurse Crane in that building. There's someone up there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we need to find the inhabitants in Whitechapel, Richard, Nethercroft and Clayton Derby. That was trying to remember the buttons. Alright, so we've got main quest. Yeah, we've got to find those people for pin and tail to the blackmail plot against Lady Ashbury. Yeah, we're still doing that. We've got a whole lot of people to cure here. I also still have a bunch of stuff I have to do at the hospital. We haven't even met this guy yet. I know we have to go to the pharmacy, so maybe he's at the pharmacy. Yeah, we've got a lot of people who are sick. And if I remember correctly, we couldn't enter the hideout to actually like level up or make any kind of thing to cure anyone. So yeah, let's talk to all of these people, shall we? How fun.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
He's a brother, it's not Dr. Swan, is it? Medical check.
You look ill, Miss Swan. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I'm perfectly fine, thanks to my miraculous elixir. You, on the other hand, look pale and tired, Doctor.
Okay, here we go. Your life in London. Are there any intriguing local figures?
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
I already killed him, didn't I? I killed Mr. Bates. What do you think of the locals?
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
She's a scammer. Personal questions. I can't ask her any personal questions. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Oh look, I can buy things.
I'd
Right?
like
I'm not
to see
buying.
what kind of medicine you're selling.
Yeah, what kind of medicine is she selling? Opium. I don't think I need to buy that. I want to save much of it now. Swanborough cordial with a list of ingredients printed in Latin. This item. Why would I want to buy it just to recycle it? I kind of want to buy it. I don't know why. Oh, I can sell clay hatchet. Shall I sell it? I'm going to because I'm really poor. I don't want to sell crafting stuff. I can sell all of this as junk. Okay.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
If you say so. Alright, let's see, there's got to be other people to talk to probably. I'm sure I already looked on here.
I must insist, sir. Please let me see
Oh, it's
Nurse
him again.
Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
It's him again. He got home quick. Well, not really actually, it took him like over a week. I was sure that I saw loads of people to talk to, but I didn't actually see anyone apart from that scammer now. Oops, game just went a bit funny. Okay, I guess we'll go towards these quest markers for now. There's someone. Is he the guy I already spoke to?
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse
No,
of my
he's
wares.
I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Your life in London. How's business?
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Is that guy there? It looks like him. Noticed anything out of the ordinary?
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Oh. I could do with money.
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
They were vampires. Personal questions. Can't ask them anything personal. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy
Have you
Crane.
heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Oh my god. She's trying to help. Sure, blame the migrants.
Yes. Those bloody immigrants should know their place, eh? How dare they do a better job than the lazy natives of this land?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Okay, what you got for sale then?
Right then. Show me what you have.
No, they're all just some kind of shit, basically. I mean, it might be becoming useful, but now it's not.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say?
A very
Quite
grumpy
a rare
doctor.
breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson's son, but Colossus Joe to most.
Colossus
And I don't
Joe.
remember asking for your service, sir.
Colossus Joe. And I'm giving a medical checkup.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
The name is Colossus Joe. I don't get sick.
Alright, your life in London. Do you enjoy bullying people?
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
Colossus Joe and the Wet Boot Boys. You are a criminal.
You are a criminal who endorses criminal activity. The least you could do is stop hiding behind this pretense.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons. And that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
What do you do around here?
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, but sometimes even more. Now sod off.
So rude. I guess I'm kind of rude too. I should probably try and be a bit more polite to people because in the hospital I lost a couple of hints, but to be honest, it's just really funny. And I feel like that's just how my Jonathan rolls. He's an angry man. I mean, it's kind of understandable considering he's been turned into a vampire. About the lack
According
of doctors.
to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighbourhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
That's all I can ask him. Yeah, I'm looking for Nurse
Have
Dorothy.
you heard of a
Crane.
nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane. Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about
Oh,
her?
someone
She's a
actually
nice
doesn't hate
girl.
her.
Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
So Colossus Joe is like literally the only person who's not a dick, even though he kind of is a dick.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Okay, I unlocked something else about him, how they used to be best friends.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
Joe was a friend of yours.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I've known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What's the story?
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
No, that's kind of sad. Morning is never easy.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
We've all had some rough times, haven't we? And most of us
I
don't
love
use
how-
our fists to see us through.
I love how Jonathan just states the old obvious. He's not saying anything revolutionary whatsoever. Just like, yeah, morning's hard, but crime is bad. Let's give him a medical
Do you need
checkup.
help, sir?
I only need you to purchase something from my shop, sir.
Alright, I don't actually want to purchase anything from your shop. Your
Goodbye
shop's
for
shit.
now, Mr. Peterson.
Nothing exciting here. I do need a little bit of a drink though.
I know it's hard to believe, but this
Who's even talking to you? I think he's talking to me. Who are you? Oh my god, is this a journalist I need to talk to? Look at that crazy up there
The
though.
wars of men should not be your main concern. The disease upon us is not an accident of
We'll talk to him
nature,
later.
but the punishment of a divine
Excuse me,
will.
sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Where do I recognise his voice from? It's the second voice I've recognised now. I really recognise his even more. Your investigation in London. No newspapers speak about London.
Why are the newspapers keeping
What is it
silent
to his
about the
voice?
Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I served in France.
Sometimes I don't really know
Our
what the
top
vibes are of what
priority
I'm
must be to put an
replying.
end to this butchery.
So that was
This
just, yeah.
war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Are you not afraid of getting out at night?
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
My rationalism has been shaken recently.
I must confess, some of my rational views have been shaken by recent events.
I'll remember to stay away from the district's roughest streets then.
What are you doing here after sunset?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
Is the public interested?
That's quite honourable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
You risk your life to reveal the truth.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Okie dokie. About an underground medical dispensary.
I heard you were investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
A nurse I know is compromised.
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby.
Not really, she's the only
What
nurse
do you
around
know
here.
of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He never goes out.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Very strange. He has no relatives.
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He's not crazy just at the top of these stairs. He could have just been like, it's that dude. It's that dude there.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Are you the guy I'm looking for?
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologise, my son. Father
Oh, no.
Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's quite funny. Actually, don't worry. Nobody cares about that shit. Okay. Your life in London? I am more lost than you thought.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
Well, you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I only believe in facts.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
Have you any family?
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
None. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
You sent him on some preaching crusade.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
He's gonna die. He's gonna be eaten by vampires, stupid man. Why did you send him?
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Okay. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy.
Do you know
Crane.
Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
They all hate her. Why don't you like nurses?
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fibre.
Oh my goodness. So if he, like, gets the flu or whatever, he's not going to let nurses look after him because he thinks they want to, like, I don't know, jump on him or something. Why hate Nurse
Why
Crane?
do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London,
Why hate anyone
she
if
was
it's
a member
apparently
of
so
the communist
holy?
resistance in that
Surely
country.
you should love everyone.
That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Oh dear, you are a
I have had
fucking
enough.
asshole of a little man, aren't you?
Goodbye.
Okay, we're looking for the poet. That is the reporter, isn't it? This is the reporter again, yeah. Behind the church, he said. Oh. I hear some vampires. I do like the noises they make, honestly. It's been a while. Just a random man lying there dead. Okay. I wish there was like a search button for loot in this game. We don't need to read any more about the influenza, I don't think. They're just posters. We can see what they say already. We can't enter the church. Not that I want to go anywhere near that fucking asshole man again. Oh, I thought the poet was here. Maybe he's in there. That's the graveyard. He sent that man in the graveyard.
Whitechapel is not just diseased.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott,
There he is.
at your service.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
So he is sick then. I can't give him medicine. I don't. Can I still give him
I will
medicine?
see you later.
He needs a cold medicine. What are you doing here at night?
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet
Does he live in the graveyard?
Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
You're not afraid?
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
Yeah, you should avoid exposure.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
It makes no sense. Seeker of truth, what? What is he talking about? To write his poems? Can he not just do that in his house? Your life is in danger here,
Are you
dude.
aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
It is somewhat risky around here. That's a fucking understatement of the century. Who will help you if you're in danger?
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Fuck that. I'm not helping you. If the vampires come and get you, you can die for your stupidity.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
That's because you're a fucking idiot. Not for the situation. in
What are your
London.
thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
There's something wrong with this dude. Peaceful silence, really?
Peaceful. That's quite an unusual way to speak about the epidemic. And very inappropriate, I must say.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
You're an odd one, Mr. Richard Nethercroft. Why seek inspiration in
Tell me,
Whitechapel?
Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Don't you think it's a little morbid?
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir, Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
I was gonna say, I'm sure I've heard the name Camellia. Although it just showed a picture and I don't recognise her. Maybe somebody else has spoken about her before, I don't know. You don't know her?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
I think you're a weirdo. Afraid to find the truth about
Perhaps
her.
you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
This dude's got fucking issues.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox, the stripped
If you say so.
humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
About Dorothy Crane.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But sorry, no, never heard of it.
Okay, what about Darius Petrescu? That's the guy, isn't it? The one that she is in that house that was like, fuck off.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Alright, dude. See you
I'll
later,
leave you
weirdo.
alone, sir.
He's a very strange little man, isn't he? Oh yeah, we got from the mailbox because he tore up the letter. I saw a mailbox. What I really would like to do is see if the hideout is now working. Because it was all locked up and I really would like to get in there. I've got to make some like medicines for people. Hopefully it's not still locked. It's up there. Please let me in.
It's locked.
Why? Why is it locked? Bullshit. I don't understand. Is that Darius's house again? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Who are you? I don't think I've spoken to you yet.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Oh my word, Christina Popa. You live in London? About Clayton Derby investigation.
Clayton Derby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry?
Oh,
Or
I'm
about poverty?
always
Or
hungry.
anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley before going back to their fancy houses in the West End.
Jonathan isn't like that. About your health.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, and I don't like you asking questions.
Well, I'm gonna
Do
give
you
you.
need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I can give her medicine.
I'm shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Oh, we killed her. That was nice of us. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
Oh my god, that's so fucking brutal. No, I don't have anything against Christine Popper, actually. I don't mind her.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Oh, you could just tell me, seeing as I gave you money, about your health.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals. and
Oh,
I
I've
don't
already
like you
asked her
asking
that.
questions.
Your line of work has many health risks.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
What about your client's health?
You can put your own life in danger, that's your
Been really
decision.
clumsy tonight.
But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy
Do you
Crane.
know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Yeah, I don't have anything against Nurse Crane. I don't think she's the one that's bribing the vampire.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
I really don't think it's her. Dorothy Crane kind of seems like she's a good person. I don't think she's been doing. Although, to be fair, I guess most people think vampires are murderous bastards, so maybe she is doing it, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just trying to see something. There was like a really clear reflection on the ground there, it's very odd. I don't really want to leave yet. I'm pretty sure I've got things to do. I need to go to the post box. There are still some people I haven't met. Like, who's this? Have I spoken to this person? Is he the reporter again? Yeah, he's the reporter. I think he's... Yeah, he is the reporter, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Oh, we're in the area of the mailbox. Okay. There's that... Okay, I want to speak to her first. That's the woman that doesn't talk, isn't it? Camellia or something?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I'm sure it's her. It looks like
I know
a
what you're
picture.
thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of Penny Dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
I don't know. Oh no, I've already mentioned Assassin's Creed Syndicate, but in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, there's a DLC. If you played it, you know what I'm talking about. The Dreadful Crimes, and it's like loads of Penny Dreadful stories, and they're so fun. I fucking love that DLC. Amazing. I love that game. One of my favourite games ever. But that DLC, the Dreadful Crimes, is just great. You have to go around like solving Penny Dreadful mysteries. It's great. They even have like the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. It's so funny, and they kind of mix the stories up. It's so fun. I love it so much. It's a really good DLC if you haven't played it or played the game. Yeah, enough about that. I know you understand me.
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with it being rude, does it?
If I do this and like get into her head, do you think she'll talk?
Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
No, even when we do that, she's not going to talk to us.
Very well. Goodbye.
Do you think she needs a... Wait there, maybe she needs a med... Oh, well...
Hello, please.
Thought I got into a door by accident. A medical
You
checkup.
don't seem to need my medical attention for now.
Okay, she doesn't need any medical
Very well.
attention.
Goodbye.
I don't know how we'll get her to talk then. Alright, the mailbox is around here. There's a mailbox. Here we go. Darius Petrescu's letter. My dearest, most beloved children, I'm so sorry you have not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war, but there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is why... Sorry, it's not funny, just how bluntly I've thrown it, so funny. This is one I must make now, to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am ever your loving father, Darius Petrescu. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Damn,
The
Darius.
content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Oh my god, we're gonna use it to like bribe
Darius is
him.
a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
So funny. We're gonna bribe him to let us in. Excuse me, I want to apparently steal this plant. Small flower bouquet with a voucher for free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. Okay, and there is another one. Move! Yeah, there's another one. Okay, so we can bribe Darius to get into his house now if we want. Let me just see. What other things we have here? Here we go. Because we've got some of these as well in the hospital that we haven't done. We need a treatment for fatigue. Albert Palmer. That's his son. His son's unwell too, but I have to speak to him first. Don't I? Have I spoken to him? No, I'm getting him confused with this dude. Retrieve Barrett Lewis's box. Retrieve Samuel, the disciple, in the cemetery. We're in the cemetery. I didn't see him. Do you think he's dead? done that. I don't know what it was. We killed Mr. Bates. Okay, the cemetery. We were there. I didn't see anyone. Let's have another quick look in the cemetery. Well, Samuel is not in the cemetery. We can track them, can't we? Wait there, let's see. Track. Oh, he's in another cemetery, like a really far away one. Is that Whitechapel over there? Should we go over there? Come on, let's just do it, I think. I think we'll go and do that. Because I don't want to, like, do loads of the main story just yet. Because I know for a fact that I've got so many of these side things to do, even all the way back in the hospital I've got some. I don't think we can fast travel.
There's one of them.
Oh my god. Oh god, his stupid friends come in. Why can't I hit him? Oh my god. How do I heal again? Oh my god, don't go down there. Oh shit, this man's got a cross. Yeah, eat him. Oh my god. Okay, we're not doing that yet. Jesus. Yes, blood of citizens. I'm not eating any citizens here because that is already, like, says it's serious, the condition of the place. So I don't want to eat anyone else here. Okay, I don't know how long we've been playing, but what I will say is, oh fuck, my blood's really low, so I think I'm gonna eat this man and run off. I'm just gonna eat him and run away. Alright, run. Run. I just needed a snack. That's it, run. Okay, we're gonna go and find a way into Darius's house.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other?
Joe is bullying people again. Okay, let's blackmail the old man.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
That's what man-to-man talk.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see Dorothy. Don't make me regret this, though.
Yes, I get to speak to Nurse Crane. Maybe I'll be able to make some medicine in here too, seeing as I can't get in. I cannot get into my hideout. Very sad. Okay, there's the old dude. I will talk to you in a minute, old dude. I'm just stealing all of your money. You know, I really like to help the poor. allowed to help the poor. This is why I'm stealing all of their money and medicine.
It's locked.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Alright, he probably doesn't have anything wrong with him, because Dorothy Crane probably would have healed him. I'm gonna look at
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
I can give him medicine, which means Dorothy Crane is useless.
Well, if you feel all right, that's fine.
Your life in London? About Nurse Crane's real name.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me about Camellia.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Aren't you worried about her safety?
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Aw, that's kind of cute. I thought he was a perv for a second, but no. Persuasion jumped to conclusions. Who is she really?
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
He's a weirdo. He's a weirdo as well, that poet. Tell me about your political path.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Do you have any family left?
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu?
We already know the answer.
Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
He's so weird. My father left us too.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
Well, that's a step forward, seeing as you just kept telling me to fuck off 5 minutes ago.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
Okay. How did you meet Nurse Crane?
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
Do you think Dorothy Crane is a vampire? That would be a twist, wouldn't it?
Goodbye, Mr. Petresky.
Alright, well, I am going to speak to Dorothy Crane, who is apparently across the courtyard. But before I go there, I think I'm going to end this here. The reason being, I've been talking to all these people for so long, and I also have something to do before I continue. So I'm going to end it here, because I have to go for like an hour. Okay, so I was going to come back and record for like another hour or so for the next video, but it's really late now and I can't be bothered. So what I'm going to do is continue with this little thing that I'm doing. I'm going to go talk to Dorothy Crane before I leave, because I don't know how it's going to say it otherwise, basically. And I moved stuff and it's really annoying. Can you hear that weird clicking noise? Do you know what? I just need like a bunch of new shit. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Everything's going really weird. I don't even know where I came from. I'm really confused. I think I need to go over there. Oh my god. The camera. Oh my god, what the hell's happening? I'm like lagging for some reason. Nothing's even happening. I'm just lagging for no reason. Maybe it's because I left the game like just running for an hour doing nothing. I didn't like it. Alright, I think I need to go in there anyway. Dorothy Crane's dispensary. Gonna have a bunch of people to talk to, probably. Oh my god, this is really annoying. It's like a combination of like the lag and the weird camera in this game. Like they do not pair well together at all. Alright, these people clearly have the flu. I think because I'm a vampire I'm probably safe though, so. Oh my god, we are so gonna steal all of Dorothy Crane's medicine and stuff. Because apparently there's no issue with doing that in this game. Oh shit, she's got like a whole second hospital here. I'd like to know why she's working at the hospital, because they're volunteers. They were saying they're volunteers at the hospital. Alright, so she doesn't get paid for it. Oh my goodness. Do you think she's like stealing from the hospital? Maybe she is blackmailing the vampire to get money for her own hospital. There's got to be something weird going on there, because why would she be working at the hospital if she's got this place? It doesn't make any sense. She's stealing their furniture. That's great. London, the 31st of October. My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I will be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov? I don't know, I think it says Brasov. England was not for us, and I confess, I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the black church and pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision, and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End. But Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage this clinic of yours. But now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you ever were in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London, with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you. I am your affectionate sister, Theodora. Okay. horrible noises in this place. Oh my god, there she is. Is that a vampire? That would be so funny. I have to explain to her what a vampire is, and there she is. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, I'm helping you.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Anything else I should know?
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel. Hand me that scalpel.
What can I do, Doctor?
Do we have any anesthetics?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Just gonna go for it anyway.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
What do you suggest?
Right there, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor.
My eyes
I'm
are
losing
looking
his pulse.
horrible right now.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see.
Holy fuck! I don't know what to say. Suited the artery, let me finish alone. But we might need her help. Fuck, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna keep her here.
I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
Fuck. Oh my god, what do I pick? I don't know which one. It's not his heart that's the problem, is it? But I don't know what this means. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not a doctor either. I
A
don't know what
dose
the
of
fuck that means.
epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Hopefully that's the right answer. I don't think he survived. Fuck, we picked the wrong option.
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an
I'm a little
influenza
bit like-
induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Okay, I don't think she's a vampire. I'm a little bit shaken after that. I can't believe we picked the wrong thing. I wonder if we'd done like...
bedside manners.
I doubt if... I mean, I wonder if we had like done the cardiac massage, whether he would be alive.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Also, I've got to say, right, I cannot look. Like, when he was doing, like, the thing, even though it didn't show it, it was really like, oh my god, I don't want to look at this. When he was, like, doing the, like, stabbing him in the neck and stuff. And it's so funny because, like, the book I'm writing has got so much gore in it and I'm fine with it when I'm writing it. I can even picture it in my head and I'm like, yeah, this is what's happening. But as soon as I see it, like, with my eyes, it just makes me want to just die. I can't go with it at all. You can't carry on with this. I've come to stop the blackmail. This is illegal. These are all really negative. Like, I don't think there's a problem with what she's doing. I think she's helping people. I've come to stop the blackmail.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
Why target Lady Ashbury?
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Holy fuck. Why not trust Dr. Swansea?
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
The end justifies the means?
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I don't want to be horrible to her.
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter.
I don't want to
You
say
know
these
nothing
things.
of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
I don't like this because I don't want to say these things to her. I actually think that what she's doing is really nice and it's just making me like be a twat to her and I don't have a choice. Usually I'd be like fine because my guy is a bit of a dick. But not with this. I don't agree with this. Okay, the blackmail must stop.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. That's bad. Look away. I look away, but you resign. Charm. You'll forget about all of this. Embrace. I'm ending this right now. No, I'm not embracing her. No, I don't want it to resign. Okay, forget about all of this.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Can I like give her money? New citizens available to kill. Oh my god, what's going on with her lap? Dorothy? There's something really fucking weird going on down there. I don't want to kill people. What? I'm really confused.
It's locked, all right.
Why there? It says I was going to suffer the consequences of my actions. But I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything wrong. I just said she was going to forget, yeah? Fatigue, migraine, cold, bronchitis. I need to make these things, but there's nowhere to do it. It's really frustrating me. I wonder if now I can go into my hideout. Okay. What's happening? Oh my god, have they just killed all the patients? Oh my god, I feel really bad. Like, if I just literally shut down her whole operation, because that's not what I wanted to do, but it wasn't clear. I just said that she should forget about all of this, but I just meant, like, forget about our interaction. I didn't know that it was gonna, like... I didn't know that it was gonna just ruin everything. I didn't know that was gonna happen. It wasn't clear. Oh, die. Oh my god. I just eat them when I don't even have to, just for the fun. Because I do enjoy eating them very much. Okay. Let's loot these bodies, shall we? And then, oh my god, I feel like I've done something bad and I didn't mean to. I wanted her to forget just about what happened tonight. I didn't want her to like forget about everything. She was like really helping people around here, and now it's all ruined, and I really didn't mean for that to happen at all. That wasn't my intention. This dude's probably not going to be happy.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Cheers, dude. I'm just going to go find my hideout before I go to bed. Do you think he's going to hate me now? I really didn't
Yes.
mean to do that, dude.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
No, he has nothing to say about it. Oh, I feel like a dick. I really did not want to do that. I think I've destroyed this place now. Ah, here we are. Okay, hopefully we can go in there now. Oh, that's like blood smears here now. That's good. Because usually, like, that's how we get to our face, isn't it? They have like a the blood smears, yeah. So maybe we can go up there now. Please let me in.
It's locked, all right.
For fuck's sake, why? It's a hideout. Why can't we go in there? It's really annoying, eh? If this is the hideout, I'm going to cry because all this time I haven't been able to get in there. If this is actually the hideout, then I'm an idiot. If this is the hideout, then this is probably going to be kind of a long episode because I don't want to sleep before I've killed those people because I feel like the place is going to go into chaos otherwise. Because I have done something really bad with Dorothy Crane, which was an accident. I didn't mean to. I didn't know that she was going to turn into a weird zombie with a flappy. I don't know what was going on there actually. I didn't know that was going to happen. It wasn't clear. I didn't know that was going to happen. I could go back, but I'm not doing that. If we make a bad decision, we make a bad decision. It's just the way it is. I'm gonna do some looting. Let's see, because we might have some ingredients in here we have so far, haven't you? And then, I'm gonna make some things. So we need one for bronchitis, I remember that. Sepsis immunity, but there isn't one for bronchitis. We can't make one for bronchitis. We can't make one for the cold either. How do we do that then? Oof. Pneumonia, bronchitis, cold. Okay. Are those the only two we need? I think that we need one for fatigue as well, don't we? Migraine. We need one for migraine. And fatigue, yeah. Migraine and fatigue. Fatigue. We don't know how to make one for migraine though. Oh, heck no. Yeah. I can't cure the migraine, but I can do the other two. Okay, I'm gonna go and give that to those people first, because I feel like if I don't cure somebody, as soon as I go to bed, this place is gonna go into chaos, because it's already like really bad. So I don't want to like go to bed to save, and then after that happens, like the whole place just be fucking destroyed. So we will cure these people first. So we need to cure, let me see, just check who they were. We need to cure Clayton. Oh, Darius, we need to go and see Darius. And we need to see Richard Nethercraft. We can't have Benjamin Palmer yet though. Okay, we can do that. So that's the poet, the old guy. So one of them is in that graveyard, yeah. Although he was walking around outside the graveyard before. Okay, that's not who we're looking for. You're not who we're looking for either, dude. That crazy ass priest up there.
Unable to see the true horror around you.
You really irritate me. He might be one that we eat if we can get away with it. But I feel like this place is really like dangerous to eat anyone. Oh my god, what are you doing alive again? I literally just killed you a little while ago. Oh no, there are 3 of them this time. Oh my god! That was rather rude. What a twat. Oh my god, I hate him. Okay. Alright. We need to find the poet, who is probably still in the graveyard. Here he is. The little weirdo. I like him.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Yes, I'm going to give you some
Do you need
medicine.
medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
Here you go.
I understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. You should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
Okay, gave him some medicine.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Alright. Yes. to see Darius then, and Clayton. Also, like, I don't know where Darius's shop is. Is it in here? Is this Darius's?
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
Good, good. Okay, I'm gonna give you some medicine. Because this place is gonna fall otherwise. It's so funny. When I first started playing this game, I was like, I'm not gonna fucking heal people.
Do you
I'm
need
just
some
gonna
help,
eat more.
Mr.
And now I'm running around trying to
very
find some.
tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Here you go.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Alright, see you later.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Okay, now we just need to find the reporter now. And then we can go to bed. Oh, she is. She's recovering. Oh, I remember now, yeah. I already had the medicine. There he is. There's Mr. Darby.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Yes, I want to give you some medicine.
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught you in my investigation.
Here you go.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
Okay, now
Farewell.
we're going to go back to bed. We're going to go back to bed.
Pay me
And hopefully, when we wake up, the whole place hasn't gone to shit. Honestly, there is a good chance that it will, because I really fucked up. By accident, mind you. I didn't do it on purpose. I was trying to help people. It just didn't work out how I wanted it to. Actually, before I do any of this, there's something else I want to do. I want to level up my weapon. I want to put damage back on it. And then I want to level it up to 3, but I need more handle parts, 4 handle parts. Alright, I'll skip this out of the video. I want to go quickly to those shitty shops and see if they've got handle parts. Alright, so I found two common handle parts, so in one of the shops, which means I can't upgrade my weapon, which is very sad, but I will be able to upgrade it when I find 2 more. But they did also have like fine handle parts and stuff, which means probably we're going to get better weapons anyway. Maybe there'll be more handle parts in the morning. Maybe he'll refresh his stock in the morning. Never know. Okay, yeah, so blood spear. I'm going to upgrade the blood spear. It costs a lot, but it'll probably be worth it. I want to get an ultimate. I think I wanted blood cauldron. You focus your power to boil your target's blood. Or should I do my blood capacity? Because these cost a lot of blood, and if that's going to cost 400, I feel like I need to get my blood capacity up a bit more first. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Okay, so we did blood capacity and blood sphere. So... Lots of mysterious disappearances have escalated in the past weeks. It's reached the point where witnesses have to queue before recounting their testimonies to an officer. Although this phenomenon appears to be a nationwide occurrence, the statements of the last 24 hours have converged around a single area in the country, Whitechapel, London. I've done something really bad. Yes, once more, the despised and loathed East End is left to struggle on its own, continuously overlooked by the authorities, even while numerous families from this district report the unexplained disappearance of relatives and neighbours. What has happened to these missing individuals? Where are they? The only link between them seems to be their health and their need for urgent medical attention. Until recently, it was a local street that the only good place to get help was a discreet dispensary managed by an unidentified Good Samaritan. But the place now seems to be closed and no one has any news from that facility. Did the missing persons go to a more secret place? Had they been discreetly moved to a more official service? One day soon, the London City Council's Board of Health will have to answer for this new mystery. Fuck. Your choice concerning the community pillar had been reported by the press. Holy fuck. Dorothy Crane is missing. We have healed people though. Do you know what? I really did not mean for that to happen, Dorothy Crane. I'm gonna make a quick treatment for fatigue so I don't forget next time. And then actually, no, because it won't save, will it? Okay, I'll try to remember to make a treatment for fatigue next time before I leave. So, I've really messed up with Dorothy Crane, I think. I don't know what else I should have told her to do though. I don't know what else I could have done. One of them was like, eat her. The other one was like, eat her. Or tell her that she had to resign. So it seemed like the nicest option just to wipe her memories. Which I personally thought wiping her memories meant like she would just forget about tonight and just carry on how she was. I didn't know that I was gonna fuck her up. Okay, anyway. Thank you so much for watching Dispensary Dorothy. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I'm actually going to play again tomorrow, get back into it again. I did have a little bit of a break, especially because there are other games that I want to play, so I want to get this one finished. I've heard it's not very long, but that doesn't mean much to me because I always tend to spend a lot longer in games than what people say is like the average. I take a long time when I play games. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.